Yo, what's up, bros and broettes? Welcome back to the freaking vlog. But if you close your eyes. So today I am going to be going ahead and I'm working on Regina again, the 240, mainly because I'm having an issue with it not charging. And so I contacted Yuri at Wiring Specialties. This was this was last week that I contacted Yuri and asked him, you know, explain what was happening. He was very helpful, great guy. And it turns out that my 240, since it was an automatic, came with a 4-pin connector for the charge circuit and speed sensor wires instead of the 8-pin that comes in all the manuals and some of the autos. Mine happens to be one of the autos that has the 4-pin connector. So this is the 8-pin connector that they say comes on all of their harnesses. So I have to de-pin this one because this is the connector that I need those wires to plug into. If this thing will focus. Oh, it doesn't automatically focus itself. So, but that's the connector. And they've already sent me the right connector, which is awesome. Let me just go ahead and get that out. So all I gotta do is unpin that and repin them into this connector. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm gonna go ahead and get that unpinned and then we'll be right back. Alright guys, so I just finished repinning the new plug on and this is what it looks like. You know, that's the new, hold on, let me focus on it. That's the new 4-pin. It was actually really easy. I used the instructions that they supplied me, their link to it. So all I gotta do now is plug this in, turn the car on. Alright, now that that's plugged in, let me make sure I'm focused on myself. Now that that's plugged in, I'm going to go ahead and turn the car on and make sure that it's charging and everything's good. So with that said, let's go ahead and get to turning this back on and making sure everything is good. So with that said, yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Alright, well apparently I just recorded a bunch of stuff that I thought I was recording and I wasn't recording. So sorry it's really loud. I just jumped off the car to make sure that it's charging with the pin hooked up. I got the voltmeter hooked up and it's good. It's charging. As you can see, it's fluctuating between 14 and, you know, high 13 charging. So that's great. Freaking awesome. Yo, what's up guys? Back from the gym. It is a few days later. Like I said, I was going to go ahead and start taking out the front bumper again. And the main reason I'm going to be doing that, sorry, my neighbor's doing yard work right now, so it's kind of loud. You got that weed eater or the leaf blower sound in the background. But with that said, speaking of yard, got my front yard looking a lot better than it was before. Grass is starting to come up real nice. Anyways, back to the video. What we're doing is I'm going to go ahead and take off the front bumper. And the main reason I'm taking off the front bumper is to get it ready for the E-fans, because again I got to put them right in front of the condenser.
Open eye, feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you.
I don't know where it stopped recording at, but as you can see, front bumper's off. Really easy. Like I said, I'm gonna put the fans in right here. I'm gonna get 2 10-inch. I think that those will fit perfectly. It'll be tight, but I think I can do it. But also, so I'll have a fan there and a fan there, and then sit right in front of here will be the radiator. I mean the intercooler, and both pipes will go out that way towards the driver's side and up back into those pipes. So that's the turbo, that's the hot side, and then that's the cold side coming back to the intake. It is slowly coming along. I'm making progress, and I'm really happy with the progress I'm making. I know I'm not, you know, there yet where obviously she's not back on the street, so. But she does have storage insurance on her right now, and registration is good. So actually, speaking of which, my birthday is this month, so I have to go get emissions on Snow White behind me, and go get it re-registered, and then get the registration renewed on both cars. So, but this one's the Regina's $20, and that one's like $76. But I'm very, very, very happy with how things are turning out. Super excited. So, with that said, yeah, you know, I'll give you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and update you guys with what is left to get the car back on the road before I end this episode. So, as you know, obviously, radiator fans, intercooler. Two main things, those are like literally the two main things that are left. As intercooler, if I had the intercooler and radiator fans, I could drive it. I could drive it. The reason I do air quotes right now is because I have no front seats at all. I threw the ones that I had away because they are garbage. They were nasty. They smelled terrible. They were like soaked and stained with grease, and they were just disgusting. So with that said, I threw them away. I took them apart and threw them away. Also, I need to get a new steering wheel because this one is gross. Disgusting. I need to get actually a new gauge cluster because my speedometer does not work at all. I also need to get a speed sensor from any kind of 240 to put in there, and a shift knob. So shift knob, steering wheel, seats, radiator fan, E-fans, 2 of them, E-fan controller, and the intercooler kit, and I'll be back on the road. Plus, I have to get new tires because they're all shit, bald. They're all bald. Obviously, I also need to replace this rear window because you guys know why. I was dumb and broke it with, yeah. Anyways, I also need to go ahead and finish patching all these holes. I got them all prepped, sanded. Actually, I just used a wire wheel to get them down to the metal and kind of just tapped them in a little bit with a hammer to kind of get a dip down, so when I bondo over it, it gives me a little bit of working room. So what I'm going to do is, I guess I do need to buy a welder because there's a few things that I do need to weld up. I've never welded before, but I want to learn how to weld. I guess I'll just teach myself or watch YouTube videos and learn. So, but with that said, I am ranting. I do want to get some metal and patch these holes up with the welder, and then I also need to weld my core support on the bottom again back up because, as you know, this car was in an accident on the side at some point before I had it, and the core support on the bottom broke off its spot welds. So I have it pulled back to where it needs to be. I just need to re-weld it. The only thing that's holding it in position is actually that power brace thing for the tension rod. So that needs to get welded. Those need to get welded. Yeah, so, and the welder will come in handy when I do something else to the car that requires welding. But with that said, guys, yeah, I think that's where I'm going to end this video. Please make sure to hit that like and subscribe button, guys, because it does go a long ways and it helps support the channel. And I really enjoy doing these videos, so whether you guys subscribe and like or not, I'm going to continue to put my content out there. So with that said, yeah, until next time, guys, peace out and never look back.